Hey guys, have you ever wondered if a woman is really worth getting, having, and keeping? Well, in this video, we are going to go over the signs of a good woman, the signs of a good woman for you, and some signs that she might be the one. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Anna Jorgensen. I'm a dating coach for men. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my Just the Tip Tuesday videos. Quick little note, some people have said they've had some difficulty finding some of my new videos, so definitely make sure to click all on the notification bell, so hopefully you do receive a notification or see my videos in your feed. And you also have to make sure that your settings on your phone or computer or whatever you're using are set to receive notifications from YouTube. So setting that aside, let's go into the signs that she is a good woman, the signs she's a good woman for you, and the signs that she might actually be the one. First, we're going to go through 20 signs that she's just in general a good woman. 1, she's honest but kind even when it doesn't serve her. 2, she's genuine. What you see is what you get. There's not going to be a bait and switch. 3, she practices self-care but isn't selfish. 4, she's confident but not arrogant. 5, she's compassionate and understanding but not a pushover. 6, she has her own life and doesn't rely solely on you to entertain her or make her life fulfilling. 7, she takes care of her health, body and soul. 8, she has her own opinions but disagrees respectfully. 9, she's open to commitment with the right man, not just any man. In other words, she's not desperate. 10, she respects your close relationships with others, whether they're family or friends, and only really questions them if they look unhealthy for you. 11, she's interesting and challenging, but not confrontational. 12, she's consistent and not chaotic. 13, she can regulate her emotions to avoid irrational conflict, but doesn't ignore issues, run away from issues, or passively aggressively manipulate to get her way. 14, she asks questions not to use them against you, but because she's genuinely curious about your thoughts and feelings. 15, she has standards and communicates them with respect, kindness, and without judgment. 16, she reaches out and tries to connect with you as much as you try to reach out and connect with her. In other words, she encourages connection, which brings us to 17, she makes as much an effort in the relationship as you do. She doesn't play games. 18, super important, she encourages you to follow your passions and purpose. 19, she builds you up and she is your biggest cheerleader. And 20, super bonus point here, as a good woman in general, she has a good relationship with her parents, if they're still living, and her siblings, if she has any. So those are the signs of a good woman in general. There are plenty of other signs. Now let's go into the signs that she might actually be a good woman for you. 1, her values and belief systems align with yours. This doesn't mean they have to be the same, but they have to be compatible. 2, your long-term goals align. Do you want kids or do you not want kids? These are some of the things you definitely need to know. 3, she makes room to prioritize you and your relationship. 4, super important, she never compares you in a negative way to any of her exes or the negative qualities of her father, especially if she doesn't have a good relationship with him. Along those lines, number 5 is she will only compare you to her dad if it's a good thing, if she has a good relationship with her dad, and if she can make you look even better, if she can say, wow, that's even more amazing than the hero of my life, basically. 6, she brings value to the relationship that's beyond just good looks and great sex. 7, she expresses love in the way that you actually need to receive it. And you might want to check out my video on the 5 love languages, because if she speaks a different love language than you and she still makes an effort to show you love in the way that you receive love, not just the way she would want to receive love. That's like super bonus point. 8, you laugh a lot together, even when you're not really doing anything. 9, along the same lines, you are comfortable in the silences and enjoy spending time together, even if you're not really doing anything. And 10, she thinks your so-called flaws are cute and quirky. And the bonus point here is that she wants you and only you and makes sure you know it, never plays jealousy or head games. All right, now let's go into the 5 signs that she might be the one. 1, introducing her to your friends or family feels natural and doesn't have to come with any caveat disclosures. 2, you consciously or unconsciously imagine each other in your future. So when you talk about things down the road, you include her in it. Like when you're talking, you say we, and she does the same thing. So it's like when you're talking about things you might want to do like next summer, it's let's take a road trip, or what do you think about taking a road trip, instead of I want to do this or I'm going to do this. So you have a lot of we language from both of you. 3, it's a big one. The more time you spend with her outside of the bedroom, the more you genuinely like her as a person. 4, along the same lines, you still notice any other women because you're a guy, but you don't actually want to be single so that you could potentially pursue them or have sex with them or anything with them. Oftentimes you even compare the woman you're with and think, no, I think I've got it pretty good. And number 5, she brings out the best in you, not because she demands anything from you, but because you genuinely feel inspired to be a better man for her. In essence, life just feels better with her by your side. You feel stronger together. You feel like you're a team, you against the world, that you can handle anything that the world throws at you because you know she's there by your side, cheering you on and being as supportive as you are to her. Even though you know you'll be okay on your own, you know or feel like you're a better man and have a better life when you're with her. Not because you need her, but because she brings that much more value to the table. And remember, all relationships require effort. No one's perfect. We all have bad days. We were not taught how to fight properly or effectively or to disagree. We shouldn't even think about fighting unless you're kind of mixed up and you want make-up sex. Well, sometimes that's great, but if that's all you have, that's a red flag in your relationship. So now you're probably wondering how many of these women really exist in the world. Are there unicorns like this? Yes, there are. But the reality is, what is she looking for? Are you the kind of guy she's looking for? If you're not the kind of guy that dream woman is looking for, how do you become that kind of guy? And should you become that kind of guy? Well, if you're interested in figuring that out, well, my Wake Up to Love program will walk you through it so that you can become the kind of man that can get the kind of woman you want without compromising your values, your beliefs, and who you are as a person. So definitely check that out. And as well, if you feel like donating, because a few people have asked, I've put a link in the comments below where you can go and buy me a coffee if you feel like it. And thank you. Thank you, Anna likes coffee.